Hey guys, welcome. Adam here from Tall Lifestyle Adam. I wanted to come on. It's after work. It's 11:30 at night or something along those lines. But I just ordered some things from Asos, and I freaking love Asos. I do have a new turtleneck as well as some pants that I wanted to get. They're definitely a different profile that I'm used to having. I tend to be a little bit more on the conservative, at least for at work. You know what I mean? Work's got to be professional and normal and that sort of thing. So I wanted to try on a few things as Tall Lifestyle. As if you aren't familiar, I am 6'7". I'm about 330 pounds. My waist is typically, men's sizing is typically around the waist and length, right? So my waist size tends to be 44, 42. My length is either 33 or 34, just depending on the cut of the pants, that sort of thing. So I have that, a shirt, and then I think a belt in here as well. I might even compare it to some of the other ASOS things that I've had in the past, but I'm so prepared to have these new items in my closet. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention earlier when it comes to all of my previous ASOS orders, because when I first started ordering from ASOS, it was difficult. There were so many test orders of getting like the same thing but in different fits and ordering 8 items and sending 6 back. Thankfully, I feel as though most of that is over and I know my size and I know what I like and I know what works for me, right? So most of the time, they are going to be in the 3 to 4X range, especially if they have a tall. I do have some items, I did take a look in between, that are up to a 5XLT. They no longer produce things in the the tall range for the 4Xs and the 5Xs, so maybe the golden age of ASOS is over, at least in terms of people my size, that size range. I do have a few items here though that I think I'm gonna like. I'll give the measurements and if possible, add a little screenshot of what it was, the size, that sort of thing. I am gonna start out with this belt. As mentioned earlier, I do tend to wear like a 4X or 5X when it comes to ASOS or international sizes in general, because I've also ordered from other companies. In the United States, especially if it's like a big and tall brand, I'll wear a 2XLT. Anything international, 4XLT. So I do have here ASOS Design Slim Belt in Faux Suede 4X, 5X. So it's kind of a range. Without any pants on, I will put this on shortly. Seems a little bit longer than I need. Either way, we will find out. I do like the fabric. If you're gonna take a look here, it is that faux suede. In fact, funny enough, this almost looks like it could be an entire outfit. Shirt, pants, belt. So, my favorite fall accessory is going to be a turtleneck. You can wear it alone. You can wear it underneath a necklace like this, underneath a jacket. You can even wear a turtleneck underneath another sweater if you need to. Just sweater on sweater on sweater, right? I do have multiple other ASOS turtlenecks. I have a camel, kind of a light tan, as well as at this point, because it's 3 years running and I know that I like it, I have the black turtleneck in 4X. There is no tall anymore, unfortunately, but a 4X, and it works well for me. It's something that I can wear to work because it's super basic. I wear it all the time. So, I hope that one doesn't become a meme. Ugh, what a ridiculous face. Here, I have my ASOS 4XLT, wait, 4XL, no T, in a new color, whooshy wrinkly. All right, well, I might have to iron this before I actually put it on. Let me back you up a little bit. And stay. All right, you know what? Here it is. I will just have to put it on afterwards. It is 11:30 at night. I don't know if I'm gonna iron this first. Please forgive me. But my favorite accessory of the winter, a turtleneck. Finally, something new that I wanted to try, a new pair of pants. They are a slim fit. I was going to the gym for a little bit, lost a little bit of weight, but working on that at the moment. I did recently like twist my ankle and knee at the same time, which is very frustrating to say the least. But I thought that this would be my size based on some of the other things that I have ordered. The right length, the right width. The fit's gonna be a question, but you know what, here we go. I love this color. Not something I have. I do love a good fun pair of pants. This is not one that I have though. I have full suits, a turquoise blue suit. I have like a green corduroy suit. So this is fun and new and different. Yeah, it is a size 46, 34. Super skinny. Maybe that's why I sized up. Super skinny in sage green. Either way, I am going to go ahead and pause this here, change in everything. It might be kind of a funny color combination, but I want to see how it all looks together. Before I got all the way into this pair of pants, super skinny does not begin to describe it. Yes. So I do have, you know, some musculature left in my thighs. I walk anywhere from 4 to 6 miles at work every day. Not like quickly, but just a lot of standing and walking, right? These are very thin pants, so before I 100% pull them on, I actually am gonna push the camera back a little bit just because, you know, if you see, they're tight. It's an interesting fit. We will go on this journey together. Don't look at my dirty kitchen. Okay. So as mentioned, these are a 46, 42, 44. Come in here a little bit. So, the first thing that I noticed, it's so tight on the calf. And don't get me wrong, the photo online did have it very tight on the calf, but I don't know, maybe I just didn't expect it for like, quite like this. So I'm just gonna shimmy into these real quick. All right, okay. I almost always wear a undershirt when it comes to the turtlenecks to make sure that everything is not too transparent, you know what I mean? So I just tossed onto that shirt that you saw earlier, right over top. I even have that necklace still underneath here. I think I need to back you up a little bit more though. My dirty kitchen. Okay. Tell people problems. Okay. I can't get over these calves. Okay, so outside of the tell people problems, this is fresh out of the bag. They do have this little hang tag on here. Hey, just so you know, we can't accept returns once this tag is removed. Got it, Asos. I understand. People want to, you know, put on the fit and send it back, right? All right. I almost feel like I can't wear these pants with like socks because from the knee down, they are like painted on. But I don't know, it's not bad. Just the right amount of give in the waist. The calves are killing me though. The tightness is just like swing, swing. I'm gonna come over here and cut you with my calves. I don't know how, don't ask me questions, but all right, oh, the belt. This is big. So I could use this of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. I'm on the last 3. I wonder if I want it for that. Too bad I didn't get the 3X. I might have to send this back and get the 3X and see which one is better. So I won't put it on for now. But let me pause you for just a moment. I can give you maybe a quick montage of all the other turtlenecks that I do have from Asos, so you can see the other colors. I'm sure the basic black is something that they do have. I'll tell you right now, the gray is not available because it's a 5XLT. All right, so this is a black 4XL from Asos, same turtleneck essentially, This one I've had for a little bit, so it has been washed, it's been dried. I feel like through here, it's a lot more snug. The other one, I might have to put it on again just to kind of like show. I felt like there was a lot more fabric down here. Even though this is not a tall, whenever I reach up, you know, there is the potential for a little bit of belly to show, but that's why I always have a undershirt, especially if it's like one that matches. I love that I don't have to wear light colors on top. Black is always best to, you know, kind of minimalize. But this is what I don't know, 1 year to maybe even 2 years. I've had these for several years, some of them, but I even got some new ones earlier this year. I think this is one of the older ones, so it's not quite as dark black as I would like, but this is one that I've had. One of my basics, one of my favorites. Probably wear it every week during the winter. With the brand new pants. For this kind of gray tannish one, I want to show you the Asos, but it is 5XL plus long. So not even a tall necessarily, but a long. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on, show you what she looks like. All right, so this is the gray one that I showed you the tag of earlier. It is a 5XL long from Asos, probably 1 to 2 years ago. When it comes to the space underneath here, it's not as snug as the black one, not the same size, but it's not as roomy as the maroon one that I just got. If I reach up, there's just the tiniest bit of a little bit of show. Yeah, I would say I would love it if everything was a little bit extended. The neck, I would like to be longer. The arms, acceptable, but I would like it to be longer. The body, also potentially a little bit longer. I feel like I'm used to be like no less than 30-40 pounds wider, but where my knitwear comes in, I want it to be a little bit more slim. But this is it. I don't even think the size is available anymore. However, for comparison, I have one more. Okay, so this one that I have on the tag, it's actually New Look as the brand. It is a 4XL, which makes me think that it's from Asos or a competitor. I'm not sure who sells New Look, but this one is probably now, after having tried them all on successively, the one that I'm least pleased with. It has the shortest neck. It has the shortest arms. It's maybe not as much volume here, but just in general, I feel like if I were wearing a coat, I'd have to like squeeze this out just to get some sleeve to show, you know what I mean? In terms of the reach test, not as long as I would prefer it to be, especially being 6'7", 79 inches a man over here. These pants are still killing me. If you can't see these calves, they're not here to hide. Yep, all right. So somehow this just became a turtleneck review. However, I'm still gonna go ahead and put on the maroon one, including this necklace this time around, kind of seeing how like the fabric is here. These have all been washed, the ones that you've seen so far. The last one is unwashed, brand new, fresh out of the bag, but I still want to give that comparison side by side. All right, so for a final try on, I went ahead and put on this necklace again so you could see comparatively how everything goes. Once again, this one is unwashed, fresh out of the bag. Fit wise though, I feel like it's the most generous in the arm and kind of like body here. Without having ever been washed or dried once, I feel like it gives me just enough coverage in terms of like the length. It also feels right now a little bit on the thin side. Of all of them that I currently have, it's the thinnest material. I don't know if it's just the progression year over year, but this one does say on the tag Asos Design 4XL. I don't know if I purchased this one from like a more prestigious part of their company. Maybe it's meant to be a little bit more luxe. Kind of feels the same right now. I bought it for the color, let's be serious. Sleeve length at the moment, just barely on the edge of acceptable. I'm curious to see how it will age in terms of like with washing. Keep in mind, if you are tall, you should probably never dry in a dryer anything that is cotton for the upper half of the body. I don't. I have, when it comes to laundry day, my entire living room is taken over with those drying racks that, sit for 24 hours to make sure you get some breathability, make sure everything's dry. At least for the upper half of the body. Lower half of the body, synthetic fabrics, it's fine. But for anything that's even 50% cotton, I let it air dry. So yeah, this is my December ASOS haul. All of the turtlenecks you could ever want. I enjoy this color, and I'm just gonna have to determine, are these pants enough? Will the calves be on display? All right, thanks you guys. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you soon. What is it they say? Like, subscribe, comment, etc. Thanks guys, bye-bye.